Welcome to the ground control station. Black Ops Technology.
Connection established.
Welcome to all the radio heads, amplifier addicts, and YouTubers alike. Today, from out of New Jersey, we got Mr. Johnny B. Stryker 955 on the bench. We got her hooked up, and as you can tell, it has not been converted, so it's 296950. And when we key up, we got 296950. She's warmed up. She's bouncing back just a little bit, but no harm, no foul. She'll stabilize out in the next few minutes. All right, now we're gonna zoom in. We'll get some carrier, okay? Low side of the RF power. Almost 2.5 watts, basically 2.5. And we're gonna roll the RF power all the way up. All right, about 15.5 watts with the RF power all the way up. Just under 1/2 watt of reflect. 29,695. And what we're gonna do is RF power all the way down and mic gain all the way up. We're gonna see what this thing's peaking. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. 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 Black Ops Technology. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. All right. Well, with the RF power being all the way down, I had about 62 watts peak there. Probably an average of about 36. So what we're gonna do is crank the RF power all the way up. We're gonna open this thing up a little bit and see if we can at least get that 75 watts peak on the high side right now. Like I say, sometimes these things come just a little tight from factory, man. No harm, no foul. Just under 15.5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio. Black Ops Technology. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. All right, cool, man. At least we're seeing those 75 watts peak with the RF power all the way up, and we're gonna have to make sure we try to get that with the RF power all the way down. Now, Mr. Johnny B from New Jersey. This radio cannot be used with a low drive amplifier, man. As we all know, and well, some of us don't, but RF transistors within the amplifier also have carrier specs, which is dead key, and peak wattage specifications, okay, which is when you modulate, and you'll see that that 75 watts peak. Now, if you do a low drive amplifier, usually they're about the specifications for a low drive amp is usually about 25 watts peak. All right, that's the peak specifications. So if you do use an amplifier, make sure you get yourself a high drive amplifier, okay, that can take the 75 watts peak. It's the Johnny B. We got to convert it, man. We're going to give her one last look before we put the lids back on. As you can tell, none of your trap coils are spread. And that would be your 54 megahertz trap coils. All right, YouTube. Mr. Johnny B. We got to convert it, but we have to switch bands. So we were on band 9. And we will go to band 4. Lock it in, as you can tell. 27205. And we're keyed up right on the cusp of things. 27205, man. All right, we're set at 27205 on the signal generator at 30% modulation depth and a 1000 kilohertz sine wave. So it should peg this receiver if the receiver is done up well, which most of the time, 98% of the time, you really don't have to do any receive work on a Stryker. All right. All right, let's send that signal through. Beautiful. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing, that's for sure. These cotton pickers got some ears. All right, let's see some carrier on the low side of the RF power. Three and a quarter watts. And just perfect to run an amplifier, high drive. 0 on the reflect. Now let's crank up the RF power. Three-quarters of a watt of reflect, which is normal, and almost 17 watts. This thing is going to be a talker, dude. And as you can tell, we're sitting at 14.1 volts. As you can tell, 27205. All right, RF power all the way down, mic gain all the way up. Let's get some peak wattage. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. About 72 watts peak. And you know, I say about an average of 43 to 44 watts of swing. That's your average swing. But yeah, now let's turn the RF power all the way up. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. 75 watts peak all day long. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. All right, RF power all the way down, mic gain all the way up. 1 kilohertz tone coming up. All right, true to the tone, you had about 60 watts worth of peak power. Now, it'd definitely be much more than that, as you can tell in the previous segment, that when you put voice to things, yeah, you definitely get the pep wattage that you desire, okay? But I always like to show or give out the tone ratings considering forward pep. Now, let's turn the RF power all the way up. Reset my 2-division carrier. There we go. 2-division carrier for the high side of the RF power, 1 kilohertz tone coming up. True to the tone, you had about 68 watts worth of peak power. All right, Mr. Johnny B. We got her sitting on sideband, so now we're gonna inject that dual tone for sideband. All right, dual tone coming up. There we go. Doing what a Stryker is supposed to be doing. And true to the tone on single sideband right there, you had about 68 watts worth of pep as well. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A swift red fox jumped over the fence. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line level audio. Break, break, break. Clean on the O-scope. Clean on the O-scope. Roger. Mr. Johnny B, I appreciate your work, sir. It's steady and it's ready. Got your Stryker decal up on there. Put a little swag up on that thing. And this about wraps it up. Mr. Johnny, I appreciate your work, sir. I'm gonna get this back to you in Jersey tomorrow. It is shipped out tomorrow. But you got one rockin' radio. And to all the YouTubers, radio heads, amplifier addicts, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out. It all helps this bench out. No two doubts about it. All right, guys, you know who it is, in the heart of the Stryker Nation. And we're 10-7 and gone. Ground control. Ground control. Black Ops technology.